And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster.
I saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy.
Yikes.
She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse.
Let's dive into one of the biggest bombshells in the celebrity world right now. Sean Diddy Combs, a name once synonymous with success, fame, and fortune, is now at the center of one of the most shocking scandals in Hollywood history. The man who once ruled the music industry now finds himself behind bars, with rumors circulating that he has struck a deal with the FBI to avoid a life sentence. What's even more surprising is that the alleged information he's providing isn't limited to his own questionable activities. Reports suggest that Diddy is revealing secrets about some of the most prominent names in entertainment. This is being dubbed the ultimate betrayal, and if these rumors are accurate, there could be dozens if not hundreds of high-profile arrests in the near future.
That he controlled every aspect of her life. He is accused of frequently beating her and would hide her in hotel rooms for days until the bruising and signs of abuse were gone.
So, how did we get here? How did a man who once hosted legendary parties and mingled with the biggest celebrities end up in a jail cell? And why is the entire entertainment industry in a state of panic, fearing what might come to light next? Brace yourself, because this story has it all: betrayal, secrets, and the potential to change the face of the industry forever.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who don't really want.
First, let's address Diddy's arrest in September 2024. He was taken into custody at a Manhattan hotel, and the charges were far from trivial. He faces accusations of racketeering, conspiracy, and a host of other serious offenses that could result in a life sentence. However, the real drama began to unfold after his arrest.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap.
According to insiders, Diddy's legal team had a difficult conversation with him, one that no one in his position would want to hear. They reportedly informed him that his only way to avoid spending the rest of his life behind bars was to cooperate. And by cooperate, they didn't mean merely confessing to his own crimes. They meant revealing information about everyone else in his circle. From what we've heard, that's exactly what he has done.
Rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than...
None. Rumors have surfaced suggesting that Diddy has been monitoring his friends and associates for years. As someone who has remained at the pinnacle of the industry for decades, mingling with top celebrities and hosting some of the most exclusive parties, Diddy is said to have used these events for more than just entertainment. According to sources, these gatherings served as opportunities for him to gather compromising information through hidden cameras and secret recordings on those in his circle. Allegedly, he kept this material as leverage. Now, with the FBI pressuring him, it seems he is using these assets to secure his own freedom.
Clearly, there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
This situation isn't just about Diddy, it extends far beyond him. His arrest has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, with some of the industry's most prominent figures reportedly implicated. Among the names surfacing in connection to this scandal are Jay-Z, Stevie J, and Cuba Gooding Jr. Jay-Z, in particular, has a long-standing relationship with Diddy. The two have been friends, business partners, and at times, rivals. However, current rumors suggest Jay-Z may have been more deeply involved in Diddy's infamous gatherings than previously thought. It's alleged that Diddy holds compromising information about Jay-Z, details that could not only damage his reputation but potentially lead to legal consequences as well.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
The revelations don't end with Jay-Z. Stevie J, another longtime associate of Diddy, is reportedly feeling the pressure as well. While he has been publicly defending Diddy, rumors suggest that behind the scenes, Stevie J is one of the individuals named in Diddy's reported deal with the FBI. Stevie J has been associated with questionable activities over the years, and if Diddy is indeed revealing all his secrets, Stevie J could face serious legal trouble. Then there's Cuba Gooding Jr., and this development is particularly striking. While Cuba has been dealing with his own legal battles recently, rumors indicate that Diddy may possess even more damaging information about him. It's said that Cuba was a frequent attendee at Diddy's infamous Hollywood parties, and Diddy allegedly holds compromising details about what took place at those events. If the FBI gains access to that information, Cuba's current legal issues might pale in comparison to what could unfold next.
Now you got the Diddy situation where he jumps on a private jet, they say yesterday, and is on his way to the Cape Verde Islands.
However, this situation transcends individual celebrities. Rumors indicate that Diddy's arrangement with the FBI is far more extensive than merely implicating a few prominent figures. Allegedly, he is providing them with access to a wealth of information he has accumulated over the years, the proverbial keys to the kingdom. This scenario can be likened to opening Pandora's box. Once unleashed, the extent of exposure could be substantial. Insiders suggest that Diddy operated a network of individuals who assisted him in gathering this information, ranging from assistants to security personnel and event planners. This unfolding drama resembles a plot from a spy thriller, but it is unfolding in real time.
These are all allegations that have become shockingly familiar against Diddy in recent months, as he has faced lawsuit after lawsuit from women and men who have accused him of all manner of bad behavior.
One of the most explosive rumors circulating is that Diddy allegedly employed his extravagant parties as a means of blackmailing celebrities. According to various sources, Diddy would invite some of the biggest stars in the world to his lavish events, where the atmosphere was often chaotic, with excessive drinking and reckless behavior. Unbeknownst to the guests, Diddy reportedly had hidden cameras installed throughout his properties, capturing everything from private conversations to questionable conduct. When the opportunity arose, he would leverage this footage to his advantage, whether to secure business deals or to maintain control over certain individuals. However, now that he finds himself in legal jeopardy, it appears he may be willing to surrender all of that footage to authorities in exchange for a reduced sentence.
Everything that you're looking at, they're all tied in together. Every part, as crazy as this seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in.
What's even more alarming is that some of the most prominent figures in the entertainment industry are reportedly in a state of heightened anxiety. Whispers are circulating that certain celebrities are considering fleeing the country, while others are urgently consulting with their lawyers to strategize on how to preemptively address the impending fallout. Notably, there are rumors suggesting that a few individuals are attempting to negotiate their own deals with the FBI before significant consequences arise. It resembles a race against time, with many eager to avoid being the last one standing when the music stops. One source indicates that a well-known A-list actor has already left the United States, apprehensive about potentially being implicated in Diddy's testimony. Meanwhile, another insider reports that several high-profile music producers are hastily working to eliminate any evidence that could connect them to Diddy's more controversial dealings. This situation has escalated into a full-blown crisis, the likes of which Hollywood has not witnessed in years.
Complete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his...
Now, let us examine the details of the alleged deal itself. According to prevailing rumors, Diddy's legal team has been working diligently to negotiate with federal prosecutors. The primary objective is for Diddy to cooperate fully, which entails providing all the information and evidence they seek. If he complies, he may be able to avoid the life sentence he initially faced, potentially receiving a significantly reduced sentence of around 10 to 15 years. Furthermore, there is speculation that he could serve this time in a minimum security facility. In essence, this would represent a considerably lenient outcome compared to the severe repercussions he was previously confronted with, making it a deal that is undoubtedly advantageous for someone in Diddy's position.
The legal troubles continue for Sean Diddy Combs tonight after a judge ordered the music mogul to pay $100 million to a Michigan man who says that he was sexually assaulted by Combs in '97.
According to court documents, Derek Cardello Smith says Combs drugged and then assaulted him during an after party at a Holiday Inn in Detroit. But Combs never responded to the lawsuit in court.
However, what motivates Diddy's decision to betray his friends? Some speculate that it stems from a primal survival instinct. Diddy has constructed his entire career on the ability to remain one step ahead of the competition, and this situation is no exception. Confronted with the prospect of losing everything, his freedom, wealth, and legacy, it appears that Diddy has determined that his best chance of emerging from this crisis with anything intact is to cooperate with law enforcement. If this entails implicating some of his closest associates, he seems prepared to proceed with that course of action.
So what is next? Is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that?
As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released.
Others, however, propose that there may be more to the narrative. A growing theory suggests that Diddy has been strategically planning for this eventuality for some time. According to this perspective, he has been aware for years that the moment might arise when he would need to confront the repercussions of his actions. Consequently, he has been discreetly preparing for it by amassing as much leverage as possible. If this theory holds true, it would imply that Diddy is not merely reacting to his recent arrest, but has been meticulously orchestrating an escape plan from the outset, carefully collecting the necessary information to negotiate a deal when the situation arose.
Stacey Schneider. And Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact, Jake, that the government in this indictment presented evidence alleging that Sean Combs was running a criminal and
It is essential to acknowledge the extensive ramifications involved in this situation. We are dealing with some of the most influential figures in the entertainment industry, individuals who have significant careers, fortunes, and reputations to safeguard. If even a portion of the rumors proves accurate, the consequences of Diddy's cooperation could fundamentally alter the landscape of Hollywood and the music industry for years to come. We may witness the dismantling of careers, the collapse of empires, and the revelation of secrets that have remained concealed for decades.
So basically what that means is the money that they're saying Diddy has to start paying this guy on October 1st, right. Diddy's team is like, hold on, we need an emergency conversation about why this should not have been granted. And they awarded him a TRO, which basically meant that Diddy's team was not allowed to sell any property in that state or anything related to what could be used to.
At this juncture, the entire entertainment industry is holding its breath in anticipation of what will unfold next. Will Diddy adhere to his purported agreement with the FBI? Are we on the verge of witnessing the arrests of other prominent figures in the coming weeks? Most importantly, who will be caught in the crossfire? One thing is certain: this narrative is far from concluded, and the full implications of Diddy's cooperation with federal authorities are poised to reverberate throughout the entertainment world for a considerable time. We have already discussed Diddy's arrest, the alleged deal he has struck with the FBI, and how his choice to disclose industry secrets has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. However, a pressing question remains: why now? Why is Diddy, an individual long rumored to be entangled in questionable activities for nearly 3 decades, suddenly in handcuffs? The rumors surrounding him are not new. He has been associated with controversy and scandal for years. Yet for an extended period he appeared untouchable. Some are beginning to question whether this arrest pertains solely to his alleged crimes, or if there are larger dynamics at play behind the scenes. Is Diddy too powerful or too independent, or is there more to this story than meets the eye?
If he's allowed to go through with any of the sales, I won't be able to recoup any of my monies or anything from him as a result of any possible judgment in this action, if he's allowed to proceed with it. And an injunction or a restraining order would help ensure that he's not manipulating and selling the...
Let's take a moment to delve into the theories surrounding Diddy's unexpected downfall. The foremost and most frequently discussed theory posits that Diddy has been an informant for years. Yes, you read that correctly. Some believe that Diddy has been collaborating with federal authorities for an extended period, subtly gathering incriminating information while simultaneously constructing his empire. While this notion may seem reminiscent of a cinematic plot, it warrants further exploration, as there is more substance to this theory than mere speculation.
Diddy has been under criminal investigation for months by federal prosecutors here in New York. And if there are criminal charges, many of them may look a lot like what some of these individuals have been described.
To understand the depth of the theory regarding Diddy as a potential informant, it's essential to consider his extensive tenure in the music industry. Since making his mark in the early 90s with Bad Boy Records, Diddy has forged relationships with some of the most influential figures in music. Throughout his career, he has experienced both significant triumphs and notable setbacks, yet he has consistently managed to emerge unscathed from various controversies. Take, for instance, the infamous nightclub shooting in 1999. Diddy faced serious charges in connection with the incident, yet he walked away relatively unscathed, while his protege ended up serving time. This disparity has led to speculation about Diddy's legal team's ability to navigate the situation effectively, securing a not guilty verdict for Diddy, while Shine bore the consequences. Moreover, Diddy has been linked to numerous violent altercations throughout his career, yet he has seldom faced long-term repercussions. This pattern raises questions about his connections and the potential support he may have had behind the scenes, further fueling theories about his relationship with law enforcement. Such an intriguing narrative adds layers to the ongoing discussion surrounding his recent arrest and cooperation with authorities.
Problems that the defense has brought up originally, but it seems like, just from reading this 14-page indictment, that there is enough physical evidence to perhaps get a conviction in this case. We shall see. These are allegations.
It's time for a reckoning. The timing of Diddy's arrest has sparked numerous theories about whether it was a strategic move by law enforcement to bring him in while he still held valuable information. Some insiders speculate that authorities wanted to ensure he remained compliant and cooperative, making his arrest an essential step in a broader investigation into the inner workings of the entertainment industry. Another perspective suggests that Diddy's recent legal troubles are a culmination of his past dealings. If he has indeed been feeding information to the FBI, it raises the question of whether he crossed a line or became too valuable to maintain as a confidential informant. This could explain why the authorities would choose to take action now, possibly indicating a shift in their approach or an urgent need for further cooperation. Furthermore, if Diddy had been building leverage over others for years, he might have unwittingly put himself in a precarious position, leading to his downfall. The concept of information is power takes on a new meaning here, as his web of connections and potential secrets could have drawn unwanted attention, ultimately resulting in his current predicament. As the narrative continues to unfold, the entertainment industry is left grappling with the implications of Diddy's arrest and the potential for widespread repercussions. The intertwining of celebrity culture and law enforcement raises fundamental questions about the lengths to which individuals will go to protect their interests and the ramifications of their choices. Diddy is at the center of a major scandal following his September 2024 arrest on charges including racketeering and conspiracy. Reports suggest he may have struck a deal with the FBI to reduce his sentence by providing information about other high-profile celebrities, including Jay-Z and Cuba Gooding Jr. This cooperation allegedly involves revealing compromising details he has gathered over the years through hidden cameras at his parties. The fallout could lead to significant repercussions in the entertainment industry, with many celebrities reportedly panicking and seeking legal counsel as Diddy's potential testimony looms.
Diddy is now being sued in addition to what we just talked about by Dawn Richards. You guys will remember her. She was a part of Making the Band.
Dirty Money.
Dirty Money, the Danny Kane era. So basically what she's alleging.
Rumors suggest that Diddy's arrest might stem from concerns among powerful individuals about his growing unpredictability. This theory posits that his legal troubles are less about the alleged crimes and more about reining him in before he could leverage his connections and knowledge against influential figures, including politicians and business leaders. The fear is that Diddy possessed compromising information that could disrupt the existing balance of power, prompting a preemptive strike to neutralize his potential influence.